So I decided to go ahead and do a Q&A. If you would like to, let me turn my camera around. Sorry guys, it's been one of those days. So how are you guys all doing? Stuff going on, guys, has been going on. Drama going on too. Drama in family court, believe it or not. Either way we look at it, it's like when you have people that are dealing with all the ins and outs of the family court, there is going to be drama and there is going to be chaos. But, just try to hold fast and keep going and you'll get through this. Faith and who you follow. A lot of these advocates, I don't know, guys. A lot of these advocates are really unhinged. A lot. Really, and another thing too, is you cannot do advocate work and not work an actual job, guys. You have to work an actual job. You know what I mean? It's like either way you look at it, bottom line, we're trying to fight this fight and we'll exist together, guys. And that's the best thing for you guys to do is just try to go exist and get along. You're never, ever going to align 100% with everybody on every view. I even tell my students that there's teachers you're going to dislike. There's people you're going to dislike, and you just got to do what your goal is, what you want to get out of life. Hashtag is healing out loud too, because I am healing out loud. Considering everything that I went through, it has not been easy, guys, at all. None of it has been easy. And even say that it's been easy with this whole fight. We're gonna do our best to, try to meet people there halfway, All I could say is there's a lot of stuff going on. It's very crazy, but you got to understand that you're not in that person's shoes. I sometimes will pull back from where my dad was a minister, and you got to understand that I sat through a lot of sermons. I sat through a lot of religious meetings. I know the Bible, and it's just like, you guys got to understand, I'm not saying you turn the other cheek. You have to love thy neighbor. You guys don't see me very often talk about God and talk about, all the different things, but I do believe in God and I do believe in a higher power. But at the same time, you have to get along and you have to be cordial. Give people the benefit of the doubt. You don't know their situations, that they were going through that issue with family court, got falsely accused of something, did everything to protect myself and I still got screwed over by the family court. I almost lost my job. I did everything right. I made sure, they had hired a paralegal to do our court paperwork, put everything into the courts. And that's the thing, is you don't have to go through the family court, you had and go through while you go through the family court, but that foot in a courthouse is what I'm trying to say. So my sister, I helped her with her court papers. She had to get divorced and she didn't have to set foot in the courthouse. You know why? Because they both agreed. They both were able to agree, submit their agreement to the court, set foot in the courthouse. I'm trying to help these people. What do you think it looks like for us? Like everybody, you guys got to think about it. You're here to help people, not divide. I don't know. I kind of stepped back for a little bit because I had my own personal court case going on, other issues going on. At the same time, you got to understand that, you got to understand that you just got to be careful. Be careful with what you say. I will tell you this. It was very hard on me, having all that stuff falsely accused, everything thrown at me, knowing that I did nothing wrong, but then still having to prove to the courts that I was innocent. And hinged during that time too. And a lot of times it's battle and seeing both sides, honestly say you can see both sides, then you have no room to talk. Seriously. Guys, stop spreading hogwash, stop spreading rumors. I will tell you honestly, you're not going to get anything from me. When I'm ready to do a story, I will tell you guys will know that I'm doing a story. You're doing a story about evidence I'm putting out there and thorough with my stories. Okay, whether they do family court, whether they're doing anything, I will tell you though, I am definitely going to be targeting, and I'm still going to keep targeting these fake advocates. Like, I still haven't decided if I'm going to continue doing the story on Malibu Dallas. Brand scam is in the past. I have moved on from that. She has moved on from that. I was done into the new year. The evidence is already there. I will find somebody else to do a story on. I just haven't found out. I have a couple ideas of what I'm going to be doing. I'm gathering evidence. I'm doing what I need to do. And that's the same thing with you guys. When your family court stuff, you guys know how to help yourself in these family courts, Nobody is going to rescue you. Nobody is going to give you like a handout. Nobody is going to guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, White Stallion tried to rescue you from family court. There's no savior. You have to be your own savior. You have to get your power back. You're the one that needs to help yourself, dig yourself out of that hole, that the courts have put you in. But when you're in the family court realm